What is up everybody? It's Chon de la Cruz and I am hungry. Alam nyo, lunchtime na kasi ngayon. And to be honest, pag lunch ang lagi kong ini-crave ay chicken. Chicken karage, fried chicken, chicken teriyaki, Korean chicken. Pero may mga araw din naman na I crave for a really good, juicy burger. Like today. And perfect ngayon ang episode natin sa Trippings because we are going to the solid burger joint in Quezon City. And bringing us there is the all-new Kia Stonic. Ngayon, sabi ng Kia, this is for the trendsetters, the free, the bold, and those who value individual expression. And that's actually me. Kaya perfect sa akin itong Kia Stonic. Bye, Cali girl. See you next time. Pero kidding aside, alam nyo, ang Kia Stonic is actually a new model by Kia Motors, no? And what I love about this one is the fact na it is for the youngins like me. And also, syempre, nakakatuwa din dahil it is under 1 million pesos. So if you're thinking about buying a sedan, well, you might want to add this to your options dahil nasa same price range lang siya. Sabi nga ni Tony Gonzaga sa Four Sisters in a Wedding, options, options, options. Tara na, nagugutom na ako. Mukhang gusto na rin madrive na ito. Let's go! Kotse ba? Philkotse na. Okay, so we're on our way to Campfire Burgers sa Scout Limbaga in Quezon City. Sabi ko nga kanina, di ba, na may mga araw talaga na I crave for a good burger. And nung nakita ko pa lang yung photos nila sa kanilang pages on social media, talagang natakam na ako, na-excite na ako sa pagkain nila. So I cannot wait to taste them all. Okay, so habang in transit tayo, pag-usapan muna natin syempre yung interior ng ating Kia Stonic. To be honest, it's very straightforward, very simple design, no? One thing I noticed agad-agad is yung ating monitor. It's very wide. It is a touchscreen monitor. Not a big fan of touchscreen monitors, but if you're not into that, meron namang mga buttons dito sa steering wheel where you can control what's happening in your monitor. Also, speaking of that, meron din siyang Apple CarPlay. So ngayon, nakakonect yung aking iPhone dito sa ating monitor, no? So now I can easily maneuver with Waze as my navigation, or if let's say gusto ko mag-play ng music sa Spotify, or kaya take a call, no? Pwedeng-pwede siya dito. And Siri activated na rin siya. So you don't really need to press any button sa phone mo or sa monitor. You can just say, "Hey Siri," tapos kung anong gusto mong pagawa. Diba? Very simple. Para naman sa mga hindi Apple users, no, meron din naman siyang Android Auto, diba? Para makonect niyo rin yung inyong mga Android devices. Another thing is, malakas yung aircon niya. In fairness sa kanya, okay siya. Malamig naman, kayang labanan yung outside weather. Though, what I do notice is that it's the design of the air condition controls are very simple as well. Manual siya, no? So you have the knobs there, which I really like as well, no? But yun na nga, no? It's not as complicated as those others na above its price range na talagang lahat ay digitized, no? So ito, you can obviously see how you adjust your aircon. Pero as you can see nga dito, tingnan mo, 2 buttons pa lang pero malakas na kagad yung aircon niya. Or 2 lines pa lang. Pero okay naman. Malakas naman siya. Kayang labanan yung init sa labas. And it is summer here in the Philippines. So, I really like that. Super solid din kasi hindi lang dito sa center aisle as well as sa front merong compartments because also all 4 doors of the Kia Stonic has a cup holder and at the same time meron din konting space pa if you want to put other stuff there. So, ayun nga, kung full capacity kayo dito sa car, no, maganda kung meron silang mga drinks. Let's say you go through a drive-thru, pwede nilang ilagay yung mga cups nila, yung mga drinks nila along with their other stuff na ayaw nilang bit-bit sa kanilang mga laps or sa mga upuan. Kung ang seats naman yung pinag-uusapan, actually mas fan ako ng mga ganitong klaseng material na seats, yung hindi leather. Kasi 'di ba sa Pilipinas sobrang init, especially with global warming, talagang mas mainit pa. And ayoko naman na bad trip na nga ako sa temperature sa labas, yung init sa labas, tapos pagpasok ko pa sa kotse, parang ako nasa pugon, di ba? So, gustong-gusto ko yung mga ganitong klaseng material, and the color, which is black, is actually perfect kasi, di ba, ang worry natin kapag ganitong klaseng material is it absorbs liquids, especially nakakatakot yung mga colored liquids like coffee or sodas, di ba, or juices with very strong colors. So, it's nice because since it's black, di ba, kapag natapon, you don't really have to worry about the color stains that could be here sa ating mga seats, no? So, definitely, kailangan pa rin mag-ingat, syempre. So, kung may liquids kayong dala sa inyong cars, no, make sure that you don't spill it. But, again, hindi siya eyesore kapag natapon naman. Siguro last na lang, no, para sa Kia Stonic is yung center armrest. Wala kasi siyang ganun, no? Pero kung ikaw naman yung type na labing-dabing, di ba, sa jowa mo, or di kaya hassle sa'yo na merong, nakaharang sa gitna, edi okay lang din. Pero, I don't really mind not having an armrest because you have to put 2 hands on the wheel, right? Okay, so punta naman tayo sa driving impression ko sa Kia Stonic. Natutuwa ako kasi super smooth nung steering wheel niya. So, sumusunod agad siya, no? Very responsive siya. So, kung kailangan nyong mag-overtake, sumingit-singit, especially dito sa Metro Manila dahil ganun ang traffic dito. And also, kapag kunyari aakit ka sa mga very steep na parking lots, then this is definitely the car for you. Because again, no, sumasabay lang talaga siya. Para siyang sumasayaw kada left at right mo ng steering wheel. Also, the acceleration, mabilis. Actually, tutuwa nga ako na mabilis siya kasi kagaya niyan, kanina nung medyo maluwag pa sa EDSA, nakakadire-diretso ako and konti lang yung pindot ko sa gas natin pero agad-agad naman siyang bumibilis. So that's one thing that I appreciate about this one as well. Tapos, isa pa, is yung shifting niya, hindi mo ramdam na nagpapalit siya ng gears. Some automatic cars kasi mararamdaman mo dahil minsan kumakadyot siya o di kaya bumabagal bigla, nararamdaman may konting bagal bago ka mag-accelerate ulit. Pero ito hindi mo ramdam eh. So, you could be shifting from first, second to third gear and you don't notice it because nga sa sobrang smooth ng feel ng car. So overall, I really love driving the Kia Stonic. Sobrang gaan niyang dalhin. And if you live in Metro Manila or siguro in Metro Cebu, Metro Davao na talagang laganap yung traffic, no? Kailangan mo ng kotse na kayang sumabay sa ganyan, sa pasikot-sikot, sa pag-overtake. And dahil nga sobrang gaan dalhin neto, hindi ka mahihirapan doon. And to be honest, kung stop and go ka city driving, ganon, you need the car na hindi ka magsa-struggle, na hindi hassle kasi you're already frustrated with the amount of time that you're on the road. So you want your car to at least be the least of your problems, di ba? And we are here sa Campfire Burgers and more. Ano kaya yung more na yun, no? Malalaman natin yan mamaya. But this is located in Scout Limbaga, near Scout Santiago. And actually, kung pag dumaan ka dito sa street nila, mapapansin mo agad siya eh, kasi nothing looks like it here. So, kung kunyari mapapadayo kayo dito, hindi kayo mahihirapan na hanapin siya. And what I heard is, dumadaan din daw dito yung mga bikers since uso na ngayon ng biking, since COVID season. Ayan, dumadaan daw sila dito para as a pit stop or di kaya kapag after ng kanilang ride, dito sila kumakain. So, I am so excited to try out their burgers and more. Kaya samahan nyo na ako. Let's go! Aray ko. Hi, I'm Chol de la Cruz and welcome to my crib. Lakas mga cabin feels na itong interior, no? Ganda eh, parang Tagaytay lang, no? Parang nasa vacation house sa Tagaytay. So this is the interior of Campfire Burgers and more. And it's very homey, no? Parang wala ka sa Metro Manila, parang walang hustle and bustle sa labas. And actually, if you remember, no, dun sa labas naman niya, mukha naman siya parang mga restaurant na nakikita nyo sa side ng road ng La Union. Diba? So it really does transport you to a different place. And that's what I really like, especially kung araw-araw ng buhay mo nakikita mo buildings, kotse, diba? So this is a breather, definitely. Okay, so right now we have our very special guest, the owner of Campfire Burgers and more. We've got Justin. Justin, thank you for having us here.
Thank you for having me.
Syempre, no, gusto ko nang i-admire dito, syempre, yung setup ng Campfire Burgers, no? What made you decide to call it Campfire Burgers and design the place like this?
Okay, actually, it's a great question, and I can't take all the credit. It's it's actually a family business from scratch. So, when it comes to the menu, I have to give credit to my father and to my brother, who's actually in Canada right now. Pero pagdating din sa in-ask mo sa place and the concept, it's my mom's brain idea. This is our parang her whole work na form niya in her head.
Ano to, inspired by something ba to? Was it from like, let's say, a family trip na nadala nyo na lang tapos ginawa nyo dito?
I wish I could say that. Although, dun sa limited trips namin when we were kids, talagang we're kind of attached with the nature vibes din kasi we were always, pag vacation, lagi sa may province.
Yeah.
Pero I can say parang mergence siya ng both yung gusto namin and ng location. Because the location is here in Scouts area.
Yeah.
So we wanted something to match it. So Scouts, Scouts, camping. Okay, let's try camping. Perfect. Yung mom ko loves rustic themes.
Yes.
Especially when we started 5 years ago. Parang dun pa lang nagbo-bloom siya. Ngayon kasi it seems like every place has their own parang nature vibe.
Yes.
Pero back then, parang naisip namin, this could be a good idea. So camping, na-check namin parang okay, food camp is taken or anything related. So we just figured out, baka pwede campfire. Research kung wala pa, kung meron na.
Yeah.
Then eventually, buti we were on luck, meron available yung campfire thing. So we wanted it to be a parang mecca or clubhouse type ng mga Scouts area people.
And honestly, Campfire does ring a bell. It is very catchy naman talaga, no? And I think it fits also the whole brand of having burgers. Kasi diba, when you're in a campfire or when you're in camping, you often just cook burgers, diba?
Outdoor. Yeah.
Exactly. So, going to the menu naman, you mentioned nga na it's your dad and your brother. Now, do they have culinary background or do they just love food? How did they come up with the whole menu?
Yes to all.
Wow.
Yung brother ko had culinary background. Tapos yung dad ko is it's more of like a parang when it comes to eating out, laging automatic back of his head besides yung na-enjoy yung food is how to not really copy it but trying to get inspiration from it and bring it to our own household kitchen.
Gets.
So dun medyo nag-start yung sa Campfire is whenever we have weekly film viewing in the theater, nag-take out lagi siya ng burgers. So I can't probably name, baka wala na yung mga burger places na yun. Then na-decide yun na wala na, parang make it at home and watch movies at home. And eventually, then nag-give birth na why burgers ang una namin naging special.
And you mentioned na nasa Canada sila ngayon. So I saw kasi your menu and it has a lot of food. Like and I'm guessing na it's not just, isang bagsakan na isip nyo to lahat, no? Throughout the years, diba, you guys have been like innovating more and more recipes. How does that work now that they're there and you're here?
Actually, I have to correct. My brother is in Canada, but my parents are still here.
Okay.
I think most businesses are like that. They try to adopt. They start with a small menu.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it goes bigger from ideas that they pick up from different places or from ideas from our customers. And yung latter yung nag-figure out namin. We started with basic burgers with a very special ingredient on the sauce na ginawa ng brother. And before my brother left, sila na dad ko, they worked in nila para sila si Jesse and Walter White in the kitchen trying to make the sauce. Ako yung taga-tikim na. I was Gus. Tapos yung nagawa na yun, yung mga customers namin, our loyal customers that really value the place because it's like a hole in a wall. We started really small para awning lang for takeouts.
Okay.
Then we got ideas from them. Why not use, do you guys have jalapenos? I love blue cheese. Do you guys? We said yes to all of our customers from the first few months.
Na lang, kasama nyo.
Naging sakto yun, Independence Day. We started March. After a few months, June, we made this parang kalayaan or freedom type of setup wherein create your own burger, will provide all the toppings. We had like 30 different toppings. Then now we're still maintain most of those toppings.
Yeah.
Pero we added our own variants of sauces.
Yes.
Naging instead of burgers, sausages, pasta.
Yeah.
So yun, parang still the concept is there. You can create your own, pero we customize na din to make your preference easier.
Ballpark figure, how many meals do you have? Not just burgers, but like including your sausages, including your pastas.
You can make around 50 dishes probably.
Wow!
Or a little more pa, not sure. But
galing.
food pa lang, the desserts and the drinks. Although it's not our specialty, pero there's probably around 20 din siguro. Yeah, there's a lot.
Galing. But with regards naman to like your menu, what is that one dish that you think would kind of give your customers that whole campfire experience? So parang, dito lang yan sa Campfire Burgers and More.
It's a tough question. It's like asking,
Because you have a lot of
favorite child, favorite dog, favorite movie, or favorite
Kung
music.
mahirapan ka to kind of think of one for the restaurant, ikaw na lang, like what is your personal favorite? Like when you go here, ano yung lagi mong hinihingi?
Probably yung pinaka first child namin nung time na yun is the Rockstar Burger. We got the idea from mixed people. It's a Rockstar Burger we're in. It's either 1/4 patty, quarter pounder, or 1/3 pounder. You can add. There's jalapenos, sliced jalapenos, double bacon,
Wow.
blue cheese, and our special campfire sauce.
Sarap. Nagutom ako bigla dun Okay, so just to sum it all up, like if ever somebody comes here, discovers it for the first time, what does Campfire Burgers and More want them to feel? Ano ba yung gusto nyong ibigay sa kanila when they na-experience when they get here?
Well, this might sound cheesy or sentimental. Same thing as you guys probably felt. You guys were driving around, accidentally found this place, a hole-in-the-wall place in the middle of the Scouts area. It's a small place outside, looks like a house probably, or a little garden. But once you step inside, it's like a hole-in-the-wall special place for you. And I want you to feel homey, like in nature vibe na, okay, this can be my own secret place, but I won't keep it that secret that much because I want to share what I experienced with
good
people. So
experience
ganun
with
klaseng parang spiritual or sentimental feeling on your own, pero something that you can also share with your family and loved ones.
That's great, but I also heard na there are a lot of cyclists daw, bikers who come here.
Yung area kasi namin in the Scouts area between Timog and almost Morato Ave, madami talaga nagvi-visit this around this area, and not just the residents but even I've heard cyclists na naging loyal customers namin because they are great people. They are people who are very sociable. They interact and share their experiences. Then saglit ko lang makausap, it feels like I've known them for a long time. So madalas mga nami-meet ko pa galing pa minsan Marikina or Makati. This becomes like they're a little bit like a clubhouse. Nami-meet nila from QC. Parang for them it's like a middle, it's a middle ground na could be part exercise na okay, we get 4 kilometers each sa atin, meet up in the middle tapos. So it's interesting din, and madami din kasi sa area na to bike shops. Pero it's a great meet up ground din.
Pero honestly, I do get why, because una pa lang, sa labas pa lang, it really catches your eye because it's different from the rest of the restaurants that you see in this stretch. And then second is your price range is hindi siya mabigat alam mo yon. So if you're the type na parang who doesn't bring a lot of money but wants their money's worth, then this is definitely a place for them, and it looks really good and I can't wait to try them all. Sure naman tayo na you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sure customers who will come back here and try out your food again. I cannot wait to taste everything. We've ordered so many things, different varieties of your different offerings, so we just can't wait to dig in. But thank you so much,
for you guys to try.
And I wish all the best for Campfire Burgers and More, especially during this pandemic.
Thank you very much. Okay guys, I'd like you guys to visit our shop here located at 23 Scout Limbaga, Barangay Laging Handa, Quezon City. You can search us in Waze or Google Maps. If you can't visit here, we're very active in social media, particularly Facebook. It's very easy to chat with us. Just click that blue button, and sometimes I personally reply to our customers. We'll give you the great service and probably the satisfaction of our burgers. Just message us there or visit us here.
Okay, so nandito na yung full spread natin mula sa Campfire Burgers and More. So we have 4 different types of burgers. We have 2 different types of pastas. We also have a sausage here and a side of fries. So isa-isayin natin yan as always here on Trippings. But syempre, uunahin natin yung sinuggest ni Justin kanina, yung personal favorite niya and the favorite of a ton of his loyal customers, no? Ang Rockstar. So, simulan na natin siya. Honestly, I'm more excited about tasting yung special sauce na sabi nila kasi yun nga daw is what makes their burger special. Ayan. Patty is so juicy.
May konting kick. Nandun mo yung konting kick. May anghang siya, pero hindi siya
Overwhelming. You have the taste of the bacon. The sauce is so good. It complements everything. Meron ba akong ano dito? And also, the cheese tastes so good. So it's really an assembly of many good flavors in one burger. And I understand now bakit favorite to ni Justin. But that is just one out of the 4. Kaya alam nyo ba, hack lang, na ang pagkain daw pala talaga ng burger is pabaliktad. Oh, di niya alam yun, no? Pabaliktad daw kasi yung patty sa ilalim neto malambot, di ba? So ang ending is, kapag nag-ooze na yung juices ng patty, masusok siya, masisira. So dapat daw dun sa makapal ka humawak pababa. Para pag nag-ooze yung juice, hindi siya agad-agad magiging soggy. So ito naman ang double decker nila. So let's try it out. 1/4 pound patty din to. So, oh wow. Really good. Kinda has the same sauce pa rin compared to the Rockstar. The patty is bigger, definitely. It's thicker, no? The cheese is so cheesy. Yun nga, because I am a big cheese guy, I want cheese to overload, to spread, you know? So that is why I really like this burger. Okay, next burger naman tayo. This one is the barbecue breakfast. Am I a big fan of barbecues? Not so much. But, you know, meron kasing mga sauces talaga na very overwhelming, very strong. So I'm hoping that this isn't like that. Like what I said, balik ta rin. And let's, oh, diba? Kita nyo agad, oh. Nagde-drip na agad yung sauce.
It has that sweet taste. Wala siyang masyadong kick, no?
I was expecting it to be kinda spicy, may konting peppery taste, but it's actually that sweet type of barbecue, which I really like also. Kasi ayoko masyado maanghang, no? But this is really good. I mean, the patty is still the same. No secret sauce, obviously, because it has its own sauce. But overall, again, it's not yung matapang na barbecue taste. So, if you like that kind of sweet taste in your barbecue sauce, then this is definitely for you. Tissue! Thank you so much. Mukhang mapapatisyo tayo na mapapatisyo dito dahil sa sobrang saucy ng... Parang walang naitulong tong tissue ko. Okay lang yan. Halo-halo flavors tayo. Up next naman, we have our last burger in the roster. This is the creamy garlic burger. I'm a big fan of garlic, so let's make that clear. That's obviously 1 point already for me. As you can see here, I think it has the same thickness, yung patty niya, as the other burgers, no? Dripping again with sauce. I think that's their signature talaga, just like overload of sauce. Di na sila nahiya, no? And also, you can see there's some lettuce inside. Not so much, vegetables, no? So it's very simple. You have 2 patties over each other, and then you have the lettuce, and then you have the onions. Ayan. And of course, the garlic sauce. So, I like a lot. Kind of reminds me of sour cream, the sour cream fries or sour cream sauce. Because it's just like that. It's not sour though, but you can taste like that, yung garlicky aspect niya, plus a little bit of that creamy, milky taste. It's not a familiar mix, but definitely it's not bad. So I like it though, but if I have to choose between one of them, it's definitely the Rockstar also. So I have to give it to Justin. He chose the right favorite. Rockstar pa rin ako. Tissue! Thank you again. So now naman, from getting messy with our burgers, let's move on naman to our pastas. Ayan, mamaya na ito kasi kanina pa tayo buns ng buns eh. Pahinga muna tayo sa mga buns. And let's go to the pasta. Ito, we have 2 types of pastas. First here is the mac and cheesy beef. Love that. Big fan of cheese, like what I said. So you have already the cheesy sauce na nakapalibot na sa kanya macaroni, and then you have grated cheese above, and then you have some garlic bread on the side also. I think that's always a match, you know, carbs on carbs talaga lagi kapag pasta dish, no? So you have the pasta and the bread. So let's try it. Let's dig in. Cheesy, mac and cheesy beef. So may beef, obviously. It's creamy, but it's not overwhelming. The consistency, I think the sauces are nasa baba eh. So I think you have to properly mix it to really, you know, coat everything with that wonderful mac and cheese sauce. But honestly, I like it, and I like the touch of beef kasi it adds a bit of protein. Kasi nakakaumay nga naman, di ba, if you're just eating like pasta and then bread. And I like the touch of the grated cheese also on top. So, pang dagdag siya ng additional alat sa dish. So, I really like it, honestly. Super solid. Now, let's move on to the next pasta. This one naman is the creamy pesto. Alright. For all the vegetable lovers out there, this is the pasta for you. Still staple, we've got the garlic bread. I know we have to taste the garlic bread, no? Some garlic bread. That's good. Alright, ito na. Let's go to the creamy pesto. Ayan. Thinner noodles. Here we go. Parmesan on top. Very light taste. Very light taste. That's what I can say. There are some kasi na very strong yung taste ng pesto sauce nila. But this one, very light. Though I kind of wish they had a little bit of protein, maybe some tuna, maybe some fish, some sardines or something. But, you know, it has mushrooms in it. So, I think that adds a little bit more of texture sa dish natin, no? But, honestly, when it comes to pesto, what I look for is it isn't too oily, and it isn't, yung gulay taste niya, yung leaf taste niya, isn't too strong. And it actually does that here. Okay. Balik na naman tayo sa buns. Nakikita ko na yung mga kasama natin dito, naglalaway na. Tissue again, please. Thank you so much. Napaka-efficient ng tissue guy natin, no? Here we go. Next naman is another bun dish. We've got sausages. Ayan. So right now we have the Billy the Kid. Do not know who Billy is. I don't know if he's still a kid. 5 years na ang nakalipas ng ginawa nila to. So let's taste it. Well, I was expecting that the top would be just like mayonnaise, but it's actually kind of like this cheesy sauce. Sarap. It's rich. And I like the addition of the bacon with the sausage. Kasi yun nga, may dagdag alat na naman, no? The sausage is pretty chunky. It's huge. So, mabubusog ka talaga even after one bun. So this is great. I love this dish. One of my favorites. Next to the Rockstar. For sure. Okay, ito na. The last, but definitely not the least, we have here our bacon jalapeno fries. Alright, so I'm not a big fan of spicy food, so I hope that this isn't too strong. But for those who love spicy food, then this may be perfect for you. So as you can see here sa fries natin, it has tomatoes, it has this special sauce, it has cheese, definitely, and then of course the fries, no? So nothing much. I don't see any pork here, or kung meron man konting drizzle of like pork or beef. So let's taste it. I mean, it's definitely refreshing to have fries without ketchup, diba? And it doesn't need ketchup to alleviate the taste. Though yun nga, I kind of wish it had more meat in it. But to be honest, this is already like a really good side dish. It looks like a lot. Parang kaya mo siyang i-share with like 2, 3, 4 other people. Especially if you're eating these kinds of burgers na medyo makapal yung patty, mabigat sa tiyan. So this is a really good also palate cleanser, no? Para hindi ka maumay sa ibang dishes then when you eat and eat and eat, diba? So really good. Pretty nice sidekick to the burgers or the buns that you're gonna be getting here.
Alam mo, honestly, with regards to the Kia Stonic, I'm really, really impressed by what it has, what it offers, given its price point. And yun nga, sa price point niya, you could be getting a sedan, diba? But this one, at 925,000 pesos, of course, without taxes pa, no? Pero this is already a really good offering. I mean, if you look at the interior, it's very straightforward, no? You have that really nice monitor that can do Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So navigating your way and also choosing your music using your favorite apps is never difficult anymore. Driving was pretty smooth also. Coursing through traffic, no, going side to side, and even galing kaming parking, na-try din namin siya, and you know, turning wasn't a difficulty, wasn't an issue. So I really, really like that about it. So overall, like the food here, the Kia Stonic is very youthful, no? Like my shirt also, very youthful, very free, no? So I do understand that it's very young. So if you guys are looking for that first car but still want that flair, that personality to shine, then the Kia Stonic is for you.
Ngayon, kung hindi pa kayo natakam sa ginawa ko, then I might be doing my job wrong because it looked really good and the food tasted really good as well. Maraming salamat kay Justin and of course the Campfire Burgers and More team for having us. We really enjoyed our time and we look forward to coming back again and trying out more of your new dishes in the future. As for me, I want to drive this Kia Stonic some more, but you know what? For 925,000 pesos without safeguard tariff, this is a pretty good car. I mean, look at the exterior, pretty strong, very young, very vibrant, no? So that is nice. Also in the inside, yung interior niya, it has everything you need and the storage is crazy. So if I were you, if you're looking for a car that you can drive day by day in the city with the traffic, then this might be the car for you. This is already the best in my price range. So, this is Charlie Cruz for Philkotse Trippings. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga future videos namin. At syempre, kotse ba? Kotse na. Bye!
Thanks for watching. For the latest news, reviews, and anything you want to know about cars and car ownership, visit philkotse.com. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Spotify para hindi ka huli sa usapan. Tandaan, kotse ba? Philkotse na!